People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People of elsewhere or on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. And I screwed up in reverse. It is so hot in this city that I have a wet rag that I have been dabbing my face with all day and just basically drying up sweat. And then once an hour or so, I go and run flat out cold water on it. So that way I can make sure that when I put more on my face to dry it off or whatever, I'm infusing some cold water to help with the hydration and keep heat stroke away. So I decided, because it's so hot, I'll sew me a t-shirt. I have this pattern. So I'm thinking, hey, one problem. I go to take this pattern out of my, out of the envelope. And when I open it up, this is Berta 7793. I've had it for a minute. I mean, this is old school style, but hey, it's still a, that's my go-to t-shirt. Except for when I went to open it up, this is not a t-shirt. It is not Berta. It is Simplicity 1621, which is basically like looks like a dress shirt. But in the meantime, I still want to make a t-shirt. I have the stretch knit butterfly fabric from when I made the pants. Gotta stay hydrated. I went to look for the pattern that the pants came in. It's not a t-shirt. It's one of those strappy type shirts, which is probably why I didn't make that one. I didn't want a strappy shirt. Hold on. Excuse me. I wanted a t-shirt. So what I did, I remembered way back when I used to make what's known as a folded t-shirt pattern. So that's what I did. And basically I went ahead and cut out the shape. I took on my brother machine, which is SQ9285. I have needle size J, 0.5 for the stitch. The length is 2.0 and the width is 3.5, which gives me a perfect zigzag. Hold on, like that, and it will stretch when the fabric stretch. So I cut out the shape from the folded t-shirt pattern. I literally stitched all the way across. Now I'm finna stitch the sleeves. But the way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna literally hold it like this and sew in one straight line, almost vertically, like this. When I get to this part, it's just literally going to stretch out, so that will give me the easement I need in the underarm area. And then after all that's said and done, and that's where this becomes brilliant, I'm going to fold it in half like this. Because remember, this is stitched all the way across. And because I remember doing this from a pattern years ago, I know to cut 7 inches right here, fold that into a triangle, and cut that. That will give me an opening right here. That's the shape of my, head or whatever. I'll be able to get my head in. And it'll be the same on both sides, so don't even have to worry about front and back, although I do intend to mark one side back, and that way it's always facing the front, so forth, so on. But I figure bring you with me while I do that and show you what it's gonna look like. This is what's going. That's the pattern. That's from the pants, if you recall. And basically, I'm basically making this out of the scraps. So it will be a t-shirt. It will be a slouchy t-shirt. And if I got the sleeves wrong, I could always cut it. So that's what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, I've already adjusted my stitch length so that way it's on the it doesn't matter how close I get to the edge because I'm sewing the same width as the presser foot. So that way I don't have to worry about how much is actually on the line and so forth so on, because I basically did this on the fly. Yeah. So, oh, and just in case somebody decides to ask me about this fabric, I actually can tell somebody what the fabric is. It says exclusively for Joann's right on the fabric. So it's cotton, it's stretch knit. Go to Joann and get it. Oh, and I'm finna stitch that like I told you. If you need more directions on how I did it past the link to the original shirt, you know, which I actually made a challenge of a while back, then I'll have to, you know, come up with an actual pattern. But basically, this is from the folded t-shirt that I did the challenge on a while back, and I will link that. Oh man, it's too hot in this city. It is like 90 degrees, but it feels like it's over 100. So that's one of the purposes of sewing in a living room. I have a big old plate window right there. I could feel the air. If I go to my room, which actually has 2 windows, it's like there's no airflow. So I don't spend much time in there when the weather's like this. Anyway, this has been People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People at elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tl.com. Y'all be blessed to stay tuned. Oh, got to turn the button off. Yeah. Alrighty then. So, I've already sewn that up. I folded it like this because that's the way the sleeves are on the folded shirt. That gives me 6.5 inches right here. So I'm finna fold that into a triangle. Like that. Now that little triangle right there, that's where I'm going to cut for the neck. Supposed to help if I had it even. So I just cut that a little bit askew, as you can see, because I was concentrating on doing that instead of doing this. You know, basically it's like, oh, I see the camera there, so let me try to do it on camera, and I was at an odd angle. But yeah, so that fits right there. Now, of course, because I got it a little bit crooked right there, I will clean that up, but I just wanted to show it to you. That's the neckline. And of course, now it opens up because it was sewn across and now it's in one piece. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the same stitch I had on the edge of the pants, the decorative stitching, all the way around the neckline. So, yeah. So this goofy right here, that's definitely going to be the front now. So that way I can, you know, put some embellishment or whatever to doctor that up, because basically I just screw that up. But in the meantime, this might become a pocket or something. Yeah. That's the fun part about making your own design or your own pattern, especially if it's a pattern like the folded t-shirt. There's no such thing as, oops, I screwed that up, because I'm the one that designed it. So if I say it's not a screw up, it's not a screw up. ah, so I'll bring you back and show you what I got in a minute. Well, I just broke my own rule. I was going to do a decorative stitch, the one that is on the bottom of the pants, which was stitch number, give me a second. Okay, where is it? Hold on, there's like a triple chart here. Oh yeah, stitch number 17. But instead, I just seen stitch number 77, which is like a fleur-de-lis, flowers traveling around your neckline type thing. So I'm going to put stitch 77 there. And since my birthday is coming up, I'm going to call it a birthday pattern and be done with it, you know. July the 7th, stitch 77 is going to be a thing. Yeah, but in the meantime, this is what I have so far. Yeah. Now, for sure and certain, I am going to have to trim the edges off, because those are basically the salvage end. And it's wide enough for me because, well, I am a big size girl and this is stretch material. And if I need to, I can put some elastic like right in the back, or, you know, darts or whatever, to make it a little bit more form-fitting. But I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it however way it flows. You know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, I'm going to stitch around and bring you back to let you see the finish. I need to open that. Yeah, because that's technically a sleeve. Oh, we need to put that needle. Yeah. Take this out. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go to stitch 77. And I need to switch needles. Needle in. That says 2. Oh, J. R. G. I didn't know I had this many pressure clips. J. I have 2 J's? Nope, it's the same J. I just grabbed it twice. Oh, I'm gonna need that. I. X. M. A. My luck is going to be that walking foot. Okay. J. Can't be J. I'm using J. Ah, no wonder I couldn't find needle N. I'm using needle N already. Well, that cuts down a step. Yep. It also means I did the zigzag with the wrong needle, but that's all right. Okay, now. Stitch 77. Probably should do a test. Okay. 7.0, 1.0. Oh, excellent. We're going to just let this do what it do. Wow. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize I was still recording. Anyway, since I am recording, this is what I just did. Isn't that nice? Looks like flowers. I decided to do a test stitch instead of, on the pattern directly, just in case it messed up, because sometimes when I go to stitch, it's like I have to dig out the pressure foot and all of that. I wonder if I can make this larger, because right now it says the stitch width is 1.6 and 7.0, and that was the automatic. But it would be nice if that was a little bit larger. Let's see what happens if I put it at 2.0. That might make it a little better. Yeah. flowers longer, but it's wider. So, yeah. Successful test. Let's take that back down to where it was. Peel up. Cut the thread. Yeah, see? That's what I just did. Not much of a difference. So, yeah. I'm just going to trust the automated settings and go from there. Hi, Mommy. Talk to y'all later. It doesn't pause. I still have to trim here, and I need to fix the hemline. Not hem. Well, I got to fix the hemline too, but I still have to fix the neckline. But this is my folded t-shirt, and these are the pants I made a week or so ago. So, yeah. So, that's going to work out well. But I'm thinking make this a little bit above the waist, so that way it's midriff, so that way it looks like a combo. This I'm going to cut at least to right here, I think. So, yeah. But in the meantime, I'm happy with it. Yep.